Today we are bringing all of the trending news straight to you with timestamps if you'd like to skip to any part of the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels, and welcome back guys to everything that you missed that trended this week. This is where we talk about all the things that, of course, things that went viral, pieces of news that extending from, for example, like the NYC Portal. We have a little bit of an update on that. We're going to be talking about stuff like that. The only thing that we're going to avoid is things like politics, things that are not particularly YouTube friendly. So guys, sit back, relax. If you'd like to skip to any part of the video, timestamps will be there if you would like to skip. Thank you very much for being here. Let's get started. I want to start you guys off with bringing you over to Unilad. Unilad is honestly, I've been really enjoying Unilad. They do a really good job at helping me research for these types of videos. So, of course, the NYC portal ended up getting shut down by this OnlyFans girl flashing it. And this is something that we took a look at last week. We made an entire video on it, but the Dublin City Council announced on Tuesday, May 14th, that it would be closing the portal due to inappropriate behavior by a small minority of people. Thankfully, those who want to play by the rules, the portal has now been reopened. So the portal is officially reopened. E-girls have not ruined things for everybody yet again. Anyways, the installations organizers in both cities have now implemented a proximity-based solution, which will see folks being prevented from stepping on the portals and holding phones up to the cameras. Doing such an act will now trigger a blurring of the live stream on both sides, organizers say. Fencing and spacing decals have also been added to the New York portal. This will not necessarily fix the issue, but it's at least a little bit of a step in the right direction, right? So a girl can't exactly go up to it and flash the entire thing, but she can stand behind a fence. If another e-girl wants to come on and just like, yay, you know, she can still do it. The titties will just be a little bit smaller. I don't understand how this is fixed. We need security, but you know what? At least we don't shut down something that the entire world seems to love right now. I am totally for this. I like the idea, but there's still going to be these problems, and maybe it'll get shut down again. But it's not surprising that it's back up because this probably costs a lot of money, and just to have some e-girl come up, lift up her shirt, and ruin it for the entire public, I don't think we should shut it down personally. But hey, you know what? I guess it's a step in the right direction, right? Continuing on, guys, we have another big piece of news for you guys, but this is one that you all know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. So, Grand Theft Auto 6, Rockstar confirmed when Grand Theft Auto IV will release next year, and it will be revealed in the fall of 2025. This is going to take over the world. This is going to be a huge thing if they stay on topic. And actually, I was talking about this because if you guys don't know, I run a Fortnite channel. You guys should go subscribe over there because we have some great content over there. It's going to be really nice to see Grand Theft Auto come out because other games like Fortnite, Call of Duty are really going to have to step up their game to compete with Grand Theft Auto, and this is the healthy competition that we've been missing for so long with games like Fortnite that have been taking over the world. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for GTA. I'm excited for all the fans. It's going to be a good time, man. Moving on to the next post, though, I do want to bring you guys over to Taylor Morgan on Twitter. This clip went absolutely insane, and we made an entire video talking about this. So I will have to throw my headset on for this. Excuse me for just a moment. Should have the stuff ready, like L Streamer Kyle, am I right? So Taylor Morgan was playing Valorant. I didn't know who Taylor Morgan is, and then I figured out that she was I've seen her on TikTok. That's probably how she got her following. I apologize. I don't know much about her, but she's a streamer now. My guess is TikTok, okay? But I didn't know who Taylor Morgan was, and then with further looking, I'm like, oh yeah, I have seen this girl before, right? Anyways, I have never made a more desperate plea that what I'm about to say right now. Riot Games and Riot Support, I need you guys to do something. I'm an incredibly strong person, and I've been streaming for a very long time, but absolutely nothing prepares you for someone saying this to you. The suspensions are not enough. Nothing will ever stop these men from acting this way until hardware bans go into play. They should never be able to play this game again. I know you hear us. I know you see us. If this goes unpunished, I am taking this as an active act from you that you do not give a single, about any of the women and minorities that play your game, and I will rally to boycott. This is just absolutely not, I would imagine, okay. But anyways, so here's the clip, and she was playing Valorant with some dude, and the guy was saying really disgusting stuff to her, and I apologize. My webcam's over top of her, but you get the point, okay?
I literally just fucking all talk, bro.
Oh, be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
And of course, he drops the R word over there, and this is, again, something that we took a look at. I love trash talking video games, guys, but it is just disgusting to even talk about, bring up the R word to a girl, because it's such a sensitive topic. It's not like talking to a guy, right?
No, I don't actually.
Well, do you want to know?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path right now.
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
And this is becoming a threat, so I understand why it is a big problem for this girl right now.
You're going on the right path for it.
Is that what you're saying?
Toxins going up.
It's not rape if I like it.
And then it looks like she
Is
just
it now?
ended up quitting the game, right? And it's a big thing. I don't...
Go.
yeah, okay. And then she I don't know what happened after that. I still haven't caught up, but she obviously, I don't know if she actually ended stream, took a break. I don't know what happened over there, but regardless, man. So she went on, this tweet went completely viral. This clip went viral. My entire opinion on this, to be honest with you, is, guys, you have a mute button, man. You have a mute button. Just don't let these people get to you. That's exactly what he wanted. He wanted probably to go viral if he knew he was playing with. Taylor Morgan is a very, very famous girl. My guess is that he went to go viral. And again, I am very, very pro trash talking in video games, but it's just gross to say that to women, man. You do not bring up the R word to them. You do not threaten it. It's not funny, but like, you have to find something else to talk about. Like, trash talk can be fun in video games, but that is just taking a step too far, in my opinion. So that clip went viral. We took a look at some more replies and things that went viral along with Taylor Morgan in another video, but this clip is probably, I would say personally, the biggest trend of the week. Moving on to the next topic, though, I want to bring you guys over to an article from a former Google worker. Excuse me. So this is the problem with another rise and another warning to the rise of artificial intelligence. AI is going to be taking us all over. So could this possibly be in the future? And this is a stock photo shown. So this is a former Google employee speaking about AI. It's going to lead to a big increase in productivity, which leads to a big increase in wealth. And if that wealth was equally distributed, that would be great, but it's not going to be. In the systems we live in, that wealth is going to go to the rich and not to the people whose jobs get lost, and that's going to be very bad for society, I believe. It's going to increase the gap between the rich and poor, which increase the chances of right-wing populists getting elected. He guessed that between 5 and 20 years from now, there will be a probability of half that will have to confront the problem of AI trying to take over, which he worried would lead to an extinction-level threat due to humans having created a form of intelligence that is just better than biological intelligence. That is very worrying for us. And again, it's just your typical AI takeover worries, and don't get me wrong, it's completely understandable, and I think that AI is going to do nothing but just completely damage society, and you guys have to stay tuned because we're going to be talking about something in AI that is really crazy. I think it's very important. We're going to talk about more of it on another channel too. So it's just another thing that went viral over here because it is a former Google worker talking about AI. So I believe that's the reason. But it was just another, I don't want to say fear mongering, don't get me wrong, because I am very scared of the future of AI myself. It's just, I believe that's the reason why this one got so much attention, in my opinion. Let's move on though, guys, because I am furious at this one. I'm furious because this, and I saw a TikTok for it, okay? But I found this and I was looking through Reddit because, of course, I was researching on what went viral, what clips really, what clips got the most views, what are people talking about this entire week. So I saw this TikTok actually on a Clen Reacts channel, which you should go subscribe to that channel, by the way. We react to videos over there. And this video I actually saw organically, and now this was one of the most popular posts on Reddit throughout the entire week. Drying the head of a mop under the fries warmer. So this girl literally has a mop and is drying it under the fries. That is disgusting. That is ridiculous. You know how sick that can make people? The arrogance, the ignorance, the disrespect for people. People like this, man. I gotta be careful with what I want to say. I believe they should live. We should never do anything to harm them. But it's gross, man. And the video that I saw, she was just literally sitting there and drying it while the workers were working. It's crazy to me. I haven't looked at any comments over here, but McDonald's manager told, okay, I don't know. I would have, yeah, that's probably a new title. In high school, I saw a custodian mopping the cafeteria, being sure to get each tabletop and benches as he passed by. Okay, regardless. My God, this is so nasty. Please send this to corporate for all the hundreds of comments about health department. They aren't mutually exclusive. You can do both. And it's just like your typical comments, right? I guess so. It wasn't really worth taking a look at over there, but it's crazy to me that, and the weird thing is, in most McDonald's, this is for the customers to see. Yeah, so this was on the counter. I didn't even notice that part because I don't even understand the logic there, dude. It's disgusting. It grosses me out, and I don't know, man. If this girl ever gets like really sick, I won't feel bad at all. Moving on, guys, I want to bring you over to OpenAI.com because if you follow ChatGPT, if you use ChatGPT at all, you might know that GPT 4.0 has finally been released, and I gotta say, man, I've been using it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So anyways, a little bit of sum up they have over here on OpenAI's website is GPT 4.0, or O for Omni, is a step towards a much more human computer interaction. It accepts as input any combination of text, audio, image, and video generates, and combination of text, audio, and image outputs. It can respond to audio inputs as little as in 232 milliseconds with an average of 320 milliseconds, which is similar to the human response time in a conversation. It matches GPT-4 turbo performance on text in English and code with significant improvement on text in non-English languages, while also being much faster and 50% cheaper in the API. GPT-4o is especially better at vision and audio understanding compared to existing models, and I have been using it. I use it for helping thumbnails. I use it for just taking a look at YouTube analytics in general, and this did such a fantastic job at analyzing images and helping me. Like, it is incredible. It is a huge step up from the regular GPT-4. So honestly, I've been paying for ChatGPT for a little while, and it is worth every penny in my opinion. Anyways, though, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going, because probably the weirdest thing that went viral is this picture of Jack Black walking. Out of everything that was on Reddit, out of everything that was posted on the entire site of Reddit, Jack Black walking was one of the biggest trends, the most talked about, the most upvoted. I have nothing to add to this. People were wondering why he wouldn't have security, and I don't really know why he would necessarily need security. And to be honest with you, I don't follow Jack Black all that much, but I wouldn't even recognize that to be Jack Black, to be honest with you. I just had to include it because this was literally one of the things that went most viral this week. Honestly. Let's bring it over to X, though, because, guys, X had a very interesting update. I want to bring it over to Dexterdo on X, okay? So, this is what they had to say. Twitter and X revealed that the likes will soon be private for all users, and I thought that was a very interesting change, and I've been liking what Elon Musk's been doing to Twitter lately, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I've been really enjoying the app. You can follow me at Clen YouTube if you are interested. So, the news came from an ex-employee, Wang Hafofei, citing the reason for the update as people feeling discouraged to interact with edgy content for fear of retaliation. Yeah, and this is what he had to say. Yeah, we are making, and it's cut off. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're making likes private. Public likes are incentivizing the wrong behavior. For example, many people feel discouraged from liking content that might be edgy in fear of retaliation from trolls or to protect their public image. Soon, you'll be able to like without worrying who might see it. Also, a reminder that the more posts that you like, the better for your algorithm, the better your algorithm will become. I think this is a fantastic update, and it's very true. People are not allowed to like what they like, whether it's a funny joke, whether it's something to do with politics. People will come at you for the things that you like on Twitter, and I don't like a lot of things for those reasons. I don't want anybody to say, hey, what are you liking this for? And I don't even like anything I don't even want to like anything that's just out of the norm, you know what I mean? But I just know that somebody will get butthurt about this. So I love this change. I think it's fantastic for the platform, and it sucks that we live in a world right now where this is the best thing that we can do, but I agree. It's the best thing we can do right now. The world is not ready. Can you believe what's about to come out of my mouth? The world is not ready to see what people are liking on Twitter. Crazy, man. Crazy. We live in a clown world. Let's keep going back over to Reddit, the guys. And this, I'm glad that I found this on the trending page, on the popular page, because I saw this on TikTok as well. I do not have the clip for you, and I was thinking about making a whole dedicated video to this. But anyways, this clip went viral. This restaurant covered up the no tip option with a sticker to force tipping. And apparently this couple was going to leave a tip. They decided not to after seeing this. And this is such a scumbag move, dude. And people sit here, like, workers legitimately sit here and wonder why don't people want a tip? Like, it's ridiculous what they are asking for. And it could have been for something as simple as, like, hey, I ordered my food, I paid for it all, and I used the self-checkout, and you want me to tip you at the door? That's crazy. So it is insane because they're literally making you force a tip. I would imagine you can hit the percent, put zero, maybe hit the dollars, put zero, but they covered up the no tip option. That's absolutely crazy. If it took this long for it to come up and someone take a picture of it, I would imagine that people actually did just tip. Crazy, man. This world's going downhill fast. I don't understand how people can really do this, but then they'll be like, oh, but we're not paid enough. I don't care. I tip you if I want to tip you. It's called a tip. Let's keep going to another ridiculous piece of news this week. So Doja Cat has beef with Fortnite. And had beef with one particular creator. So out of nowhere, this took over the Fortnite community by storm. Doja Cat ended up posting this complaining about Fortnite. Waterbending is a crutch. If you're not good at the game because of waterbending, I would become severely depressed if I had to rely on any of these stupid weapons. And she continued on actually complaining about Fortnite a little bit more. But what happened after that, and nobody can really explain, why, is Doja Cat ended up responding to another post just promoting a locker bundle, and it was promoted by a girl, which I will show you right now because I have another scene over here, okay? So Doja Cat, and this is another thing we had over here to do. So there's a locker bundle, right? There was a locker bundle with a skin by somebody named Doja Cat, who, from my understanding, she idolized Doja Cat. She was a huge inspiration to this girl, and then all of a sudden she just posted this too. The locker bundle's cringe, by the way. Don't care if the adult baby aesthetic and roller skates has zero to do with me at all. It sucks. And this was just completely out of nowhere. Someone named Doja Cat was inspired by the entire thing, inspired by Doja Cat, and loved her music, loved her work, everything. She went out of her way to do this, which is insane to me. So, and this tweet put it really, it's the way the community was feeling, I should say. Doja Cat genuinely sucks so much, has zero to do with me at all, as if the locker bundle's made for her. Why do most celebrities have such big egos that they can feel they can put people's down just because they are a random? It's kind of true, but anyways, so there was a reply to this that has some context, which is very nice. So Doja ended up posting this in reply to Doja Cat's initial response. I was so beyond excited to see you playing Fortnite again, and I was excited because I thought you'd finally see or even buy Joy, which is the skin that she was hating on. I love your work so much, and this just hurts, man. I'm sorry you're upset about the bundle. Nothing was ever ill-minded or maliciously intended. This was the complete opposite outcome I've dreamed of. You are someone whose art has inspired me for over half a decade. I'm a DM away. If you can discuss some stuff on here I have in mind that I can talk about on here, I'm sorry again. And for some reason, Doja acted like Doja Cat deserved an apology for this, which is insane to me, okay? So that's the entire situation. Doja Cat was very random about it. She was complaining about Fortnite. She complained about a locker bundle. What I didn't like about this is Doja Cat can have her opinions on a Fortnite skin. Doja Cat can have an opinions on some creator, right? But she went out of her way to just completely demean somebody that just flat out idolized her. I don't understand why that's okay. And Doja Cat is still posting something to the extent I'm paraphrasing over. She said, I just don't want anybody to send hate over Doja Cat's way. I got my closure. So it looks like Doja Cat ended up sending a DM over there, but regardless, man, what a crummy thing to do. Let's keep going, guys. I want to bring you back over to Reddit in the AI subreddit. This was one of the things that also went trending on Reddit. A lot of people were talking about it, and I wanted to touch on this just a little bit because we are going to have another video on this particular subject. So a post ended up asking this, and I'm particularly interested in this as well because I believe this is the future of AI. How will sex cyborgs change humanity? I think we can all agree that in roughly 20 to 30 years, we will be able to see mass-produced sex robots. Picture the following. They cost roughly $5,000 for a new one or $500 for a used and reasonable price for maintenance and repair. They have 100% human-sounding voice and speech. We're already there right now and can move roughly like a human and are equally durable. Apart from the sex stuff, they can do basic household works, cooking simple meals, cleaning, laundry, tidying up. They are self-cleaning, self-lubricant, can be turned off and stored away at any time. I guess a closet with a cleaning and charging station would be fitting. The question is, how will humanity change this? Most Hollywood movies picture a scenario where they try to take over humanity, but I don't see this happening for two reasons. First of all, from my current understanding of AI, this is not how it works, as it's not actually smart, but just copying human behavior. Secondly, whoever will mass produce cyborgs will make sure there is a backdoor to turn them all off, just because Hollywood has warned us more than once. Futurama had a small skit where humanity would die out because everybody's just busy making love to the robots and to stop human-to-human interaction and not even going to work anymore. This is what I believe is coming, this particular part over here. I personally think males will be more affected by this than females, as they on average have a much higher sex drive. I think there will be a huge shift of power in the dating game where currently women in online dating can basically choose whoever they want and feel like they can act like princesses that want to be entertained. In this future scenario, a lot of men will not just start dating anytime soon because as a young man, you think all you need is sex and a companion. Only when you grow older, 30 plus, you maybe realize you need a small soulmate and want to start a family. So I guess the few men that are actually going through the effort of meeting a real woman and trying to get to know her will have a lot of women to choose from in the dating sites. But I'm not really convinced about my own scenario and hoping to get other views on this topic, as I think it's very interesting to philosophize about this. So this post, I'm glad that people were talking about it because I believe that this is a huge problem with the world. I believe this is coming. I believe this is the biggest problem with AI. You want to talk about AI cutting jobs. You want to talk about AI replacing humans. You want to talk about AI potentially gaining consciousness and taking over. No, I believe that AI sex robots are going to be the biggest problem in society. It's coming fast. It's not going to be roughly 20 to 30 years. It's going to be more like 2 years. Look at the advancements we have had right now. You guys need to make sure you are staying as far away from this stuff as possible. It's crazy, and I am glad that it is becoming a little bit of a topic of conversation because I don't see people talking about this. It's crazy to me. So, guys, I have an entire video dedicated to this. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I have a self-improvement, life advice type channel. It's called Clennecting. You can find it in the description to this video. If you are interested, we dive into a bunch of different arguments from the idea of sex cyborgs coming, whether or not it's going to be bad for the world, whether or not it's going to be good for the world, because I saw this. I wanted to make it on the Clenversations channel because, again, it went trending on Reddit, and I was like, oh my god, this could be something that maybe we need to talk about more. So I wanted to talk about that over on the self-improvement channel. If you guys are interested, go check that out. But for now, if you're sticking around on this channel, I want you to check out this video over here where we continue diving into the New York City portal and e-girls ruining things for the public. Check it out right here, guys. I will see you over there. Take care.